Okay, y'all, this is part 2 of the 2-part series. In the first part, we talked about inflation versus deflation, inflationary versus a deflationary token. And now we're talking about Titano. Now, it ended up being 2 parts because, it's important that, as it relates to education, that we break this up into digestible bites. Too much information can be brain overload. So now let's talk about Titano. Let's get into it. Okay, so why Titano? Well, one of my crypto bros hit me up and I was like, yeah, of course, I should. Now, I'm invested in Titano, but that does not affect what I'm getting ready to say today. I'm simply giving my opinion, as none of this is financial advice. Now, I have been riding out this bear market storm, as many of you have been doing. And I have also been educating and accumulating, as many of you should be doing also. Now, one of the things that I pay attention to is how much work that continues to happen during a bear market, like behind the scenes, like what a project is doing. I also pay attention to the flow of communication from the top down, like in the social media channels, and the level of discussions within the community in the social media channels. These are just some of the things for me that are important when I invest, because let me tell you, silence is a killer and it is a definite sign. And I just leave that right there. Now, going back to the part where I talked about inflationary versus deflationary and market cap, here's a quick introduction on Titano. But remember, always do your own research. Titano is a rebase token where the circulating supply expands or contracts due to changes in the price, like elastic band, right? This increase or decrease works with a mechanism called rebasing. So when a rebase occurs, the supply of the token is increased or decreased algorithmically based on the current price of each token. Now, Titano was the first to actually come out with this fixed auto compounding high APY passive income, take your profit, which literally is almost 2% per day. The Titano auto staking protocol, or TAP for short, is the foundation for a range of Titano product services and projects going forward. Now, I got all this from the white paper, y'all, as you should be doing. Now, Titano almost launched about a year ago, and it started out as any new project. There was a lot of initial FOMO, hype, positive and negative feedback, FUD, where everyone has their opinion, and they think their opinion is the gospel. But at the end of the day, nobody really cares about your opinion, not even mine. Let's be honest, right? Now, just as the market moves according to supply and demand, so does every company, project, business in the world move, including crypto. So what helps a company, project, or product sustain itself? In my opinion, which you don't care about, it is utility. Creating utility, a use case, a reason to use the token of a created project in crypto, in my humble opinion, which you don't care about, makes it deflationary. Now, I saw a tweet the other day that kind of backs up my opinion. Let's talk about some of the use cases that Titano has provided so that we can see where Titano fits in. First one we have is play. Then we have lottery. Then we have games. Then we have TSP. And then we have last block. And then we have switch. That's the biggest one, which is the first full deflationary deck. Now, let's talk about the Titano Play. Titano Play stands for Prize Link Accumulating Yield Project. This is a true concept that is used by banks and traditional finances. It really is true. It stands for Prize Link Savings Account. Look it up for yourself. But by using Titano Play, what it does is it takes it off the market, which makes it deflationary. Titano's Play is even more valuable because everyone who participates continue to earn Titano staking rewards at a very high ratio. Now, the lottery, of course, you use Titano to play. 83% of the total lottery purchase amount are allocated to the prize pool, which makes it deflationary. We have the Titano stable pool. That's a deflationary mechanism, and it offers investors a high and variable APR where your rewards come in BUSD token. Of course, TSP supports the economy of Titano, where 100% of the Titano rebases from the deposited funds will be burned. These burns provide a significant contribution to the deflation of Titano. The deflation again. Okay, it benefits everybody and every holder of Titano. Then we have the last block game. And last block game is sort of like a strategy type game, but you're using Titano, Deflationary. And last but not least, which is the most important, we have the first full service DEX on Binance that provides swapping, staking, farming of a variety of tokens. Approximately 50% of all transaction fees collected will be burned. Deflationary. What more can you ask for? Last but not least are just the burns. Everyone wants to feel the burn. Most communities want burn. As of the date of this recording, Titano has burnt almost 5 billion tokens out of the 61 billion total supply, according to the Titano market dashboard. In the first video, I talked about Ethereum and its maximum supply, total supply, circulating supply. And, technically I was comparing Titano to it. Now, when we're talking about supply, what makes Ethereum valuable? Are we talking about price or are we talking about value? Because if you're looking at the price, do you not miss out on the value? Is the value, or actually is the price of Ethereum right now worth its value? Is the price of Bitcoin right now worth its value? Most will look at Ethereum Bitcoin and say, this is a great price to get in because of the value that it has. That's what everyone is saying. So when you look at a cryptocurrency like Titano, what makes it any different than Ethereum? Why can't Titano be just as valuable? Why can't Titano be just as valuable as Ethereum? It can be. Do you believe that Titano can provide value to DeFi? Comment below. Let me know. So listen, I don't know anything. I just have an opinion that you don't care about. But mindset. When we're talking about the mindset of investors that are in some of the channels, or just like when they communicate in the channels, I pay attention. I contribute sometimes. I don't ever contribute negatively because, I've heard the saying, like, why would you burn your own bag or something like that? I don't know. It goes something like that. If you believe in a project, if you've done your research, if you understand the foundation of it, and you see where it is, where it was, and what it has the capability of doing, you have to contribute to that. Now, we do understand macro events influence micro decisions, and those micro decisions influence price, supply and demand, economics. I mean, it is what it is. But, as it's been said before, when there's blood in the streets, you buy even more. I'm paraphrasing, but you understand what I'm saying. Things in crypto happen fast. Things in crypto move fast. So a week can feel like a month, or 2-3 months can feel like a year. But, everything that is great has to go through adversity. In order to appreciate up here, you have to understand where you've been at down here. Like, you have to understand struggle to appreciate greatness, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. And so I just think patience. I think patience is what's needed. And, to say, but listen, at the end of the day, none of us really know. We're talking about crypto. This is new. But I really feel like the community is the most important aspect. Like, if you're a part of a community, you should be contributing to the community. There's nothing negative that should come from your communication. It should not. But we do understand you're going to have those bad actors, because there's no one that's perfect. And at the end of the day, now, there's nothing wrong with questioning if you're interested in questioning. But who am I to say that I know any more than you, that I can tell you that this is a scam? I don't get into that, okay? But what we are about is education. We want to make sure that people are educated so that they can make their own decision. And so I just really wanted to talk about Titano and compare Titano itself to other cryptos, but specifically to Ethereum, just because when we're talking about circulating supply and total supply and market cap, I'm just going to say that Titano, do your own research, not financial advice, has the potential, and you saw it already from what already happened, to really shake DeFi. Do you agree with me or not? Maybe you don't. Maybe you're a little bit pissed off. Or maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe you are out of patience. If that's the case, comment below. Why are you out of patience? Or why do you have patience? Are you bullish or are you bearish? Okay, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a bear market. Like, we're in a bear market, and there are a lot of there's a lot of things that's happening that's influencing the market. And so be patient. That's just how I feel. I just think that this is an opportunity, and I say it all the time. This is an opportunity. Recognize that this is an opportunity. Recognize that this is an opportunity to take advantage of an opportunity and get in where you fit in. Get in where you fit in. So thank you for joining me today. Hopefully y'all got something from part 2 of the 2-part series, inflationary versus deflationary token, and how does Titano fit in. And listen, y'all, there's 3 types of people in this world. I say it all the time. Those who watch things happen, those who make things happen, and those who say, what happened? Which one are you gonna be? We are in a time that probably won't come again during our generation. So this is an opportunity to take advantage of an opportunity. Get on board. Get out your feelings. Hey, listen, join us on our social media channels. We are on plenty of platforms to be able to reach the masses. So if you want to get educated and you want to be informed and you want to find out a little bit more about cryptocurrency and start engaging and investing, hey, we're here for you. It's your boy. Hey, we'll catch y'all on the next one.